It's the last set of Premier League fixtures before Christmas, so I'm just going to quickly run through my predictions for the weekend. Kicking us off, Villa versus Man City. Obviously, City not in good form at all. I really thought I'd win at home to Man United last week. Obviously, letting those 2 goals near the end, which really hasn't helped them at all. Villa, they're sat in 7th place. They're doing all right considering they got Champions League football as well this year. I think it's going to be a tight game, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Brentford versus Forest. Brentford are pretty much 2 teams, which reflects their position in the table of 11th, because at home they've got 22 points of the 23 that they've got, just getting 1 point on the road. Forest having an excellent season. It's quite nice to see a different team up there upsetting the big 6. So yeah, they're currently in 4th spot, but I just think Brentford's home form has been so good. It's hard to go against them really. So I've gone for a 2-1 home win. Ipswich versus Newcastle. Ipswich, brilliant win last weekend. I didn't think they would win at Wolves, but come away with all 3 points. So yeah, brilliant for them. Both their wins have been away. Obviously, they won at Tottenham as well this season. Newcastle smashed Leicester last Saturday. Brilliant win in the cup. So they haven't had the best of seasons, but I fancy them to finish off a good week with a 2-0 away win. West Ham versus Brighton. West Ham got a point on Monday night at Bournemouth. Maybe a bit disappointed after taking the lead so late, but still conceding. Brighton, though, losing at home to Palace wouldn't have gone down well with their fans. So I fancy quite an entertaining game. I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Palace versus Arsenal. Obviously, they played each other in the cup last night. Palace put up a pretty good fight, just falling short in the end, losing 3-2. Been pretty good in the Premier League as well recently. Haven't lost in 5, so not going too badly for them. Arsenal draw in the last couple of Premier League games, but I think they'll get back to winning ways, so I've gone for a 2-0 away win. Everton versus Chelsea. Everton had their takeover approved today, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. Will they keep Dyche? Just have to see how it goes, see how their January transfer window goes. But Chelsea, obviously in hot form, second in the table, could potentially be top for Christmas if Liverpool slip up. But I think they'll do their bit anyway, so I've gone for a 3-1 away win. Fulham versus Southampton. Fulham sat in 8th place, fairly good at home. Southampton obviously sacked Russell Martin. They are proper stuck at the bottom. Doesn't look like they're going to get out of it. So I've gone for a 3-0 home win to Fulham. Leicester v Wolves. Leicester sat in 17th, just above the relegation zone. Wolves obviously had a really bad weekend last weekend, losing at home to Ipswich, sacking Gary O'Neill, and it looks like Cunha's going to be suspended for 3 games. So pretty much all went wrong for them last weekend. So I fancy, it's a big game at the bottom, but I fancy Leicester to nick it 2-1. Man United versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth, another team upsetting the big 6. They're currently sat in 6th place. Not sure if they'll stay there, but doing a good job for now. Man United, obviously really good away win at Man City last weekend. So I just fancy them to follow it up with another win. I think they'll find it hard, but we've gone for a 2-1 home win. And finally, Tottenham versus Liverpool. It's a hard one to predict in the sense of Tottenham, you just don't know what you're going to get. Obviously, they're brilliant against Southampton last week, but Southampton aren't the best of teams, are they? So, yeah, you don't really know what you're going to get. So, but Liverpool, they've been brilliant all year. They've drawn the last 2 games. But yeah, I think they get back to winning ways. So I've gone for a 2-1 away win. And that's my predictions for this weekend's games.